Yep. All right, we are coming to you live from Baxter Arena this morning. This will be game 1 of 2. We have to win to play the second game. So Flyers wearing orange, Mason City's in white. This is a rematch of the game last night, but this time we're going to get the W. And game 2 will be, I think, at 1:30 this afternoon.
This way, this way.
So we're going to start play here with Hayden, Benny, Mitchell, Can, and James. Or actually, Trey and James. Mason City's going to bring it in. They drop it down low. Skating along the wall here. Benny comes away with it now. Up through the middle to Hayden. Hayden gets it out of the zone. Gets behind a Mason City player, and Mitchell is on the forecheck. Now on the far wall, over towards Benny, behind the net. Bounced off the wall. Hayden picks it up, gives it to Benny. Benny's going to take a shot. It's deflected. Good pressure by the Flyers so far here. That goes up to the point, over to RJ. Sent down in behind the net. Hayden takes it away. Passes it over towards Mitchell, but it comes back now the other way. Puck gets behind RJ over to Cam. Cam is racing to it as Mason City goes for a full change. He's got some room to skate. And now the Flyers go to the bench. We're going to change here. Andrew correct, battling forward along the wall. Now it comes out to Luke. Luke up to Nail. Nail dumps it in. Smith correct, and Nail out there. Smith has it. He gets it over to Warner. Warner takes a shot. Rebound. Andrew couldn't quite get the second shot. He had it on his stick, but he kind of fell forward and didn't get a second shot off. Good opportunity there. Luke angling that one. Mason City will go for another change as James picks it up. He's got Smith across. Smith dumps that one in. Lunan goes after it with Bartholomew and Barber with him now. Bouncing puck gets behind everybody. Luke is the last one back here. Shot goes wide. Good job by Luke to not draw a penalty there. Got a little bit of contact and just made him take an off-balance shot. Mason City brings it right back in. Shot goes wide to the near wall here. Good play by Luke. First one to it. Now he's skating with it. Bounces through his feet though. Barber gets a shot off. Save. Lunan wraps it up to the point, but it's intercepted. And now the puck comes up to Trey. Trey sends it to center ice. Mason City passes it back to their D. Now comes into Cam. He wraps it behind the net to his brother. Trey back to Cam. Cam back to Trey. Good D to D. Way to get away from the defender, or the offender. That's a head contact, no call. As it looks like Mitchell's taking that in. He took a stick to the helmet, it looked like. Good check by Benny. They're going to say that was interference. So the check is considered an interference call. We're going to have a 5-on-4. We got Hayden, Mitchell, Cam, and Trey out there. They're going to ice this puck. Stop clock here, so minute 24 left on the Benny Tesdahl penalty. Flyers will get a change with RJ, James, and Warner coming out. Mitchell takes the draw. Puck flies through the air now to RJ's feet. He gets it behind the defender. No icing this time. Warner's racing to it. Puck hit the side of the net. And now comes back the other way. Flyers pressing here even though they're down the skater. Good open ice hit by Mitchell. And now Mason City bringing it in. Shot and saved by Leander. .56 left on the penalty. Puck comes to the near wall. It's a skate. Mason City got a free shot off the crossbar. Mason City behind the net. To the point. Shot saved by Leander. 3:41 left on the penalty. Luke and Cam come out. Mason City gets a shot, another save. Comes over to the wall, up to the point. Shot deflected. Now over to the corner. Cam's tying it up. Chipped away. Over towards Luke. Good job by Luke, and now Warner to get it out. Warner's racing to it. That's going to be no icing. Going to wave that off. 10 seconds or so left here on the penalty as Benny will come back on. Mason City's going to ice, or try to ice it, but stopped. Now they're going to skate it in. Benny comes into play. And we're back at even strength. Warner up the wall. Kept in by Mason City, but poked away by Benny. Now Benny's skating as Mason City's partially changing. Benny's coming on with some speed. Benny gets around one. Goes behind the net. Trying to look to an outlet pass. He decides to dump it back in. Puck is loose. Smith to Benny. That was Smith to Benny, and Benny in the high slot. Quick, hard shot goes into the top of the net and make it 1-0 Flyers. So a good penalty kill and a good scoring play there. They keep the same group out there. So Smith, Tesdall, Correct, Trey, and James. Mason City behind the net with it. They send it across the ice to center ice now. Pressured by the Flyers. James going to the corner with it. He backhands it over to Trey, but Trey can't catch that pass. Now Mason City has it. Good stick lift. Now Correct has it. Correct bringing it in. He's just going to dump it. And Flyers will go to the bench for a change here. RJ, Jace, Drew, Joe, and James out there. Good job by Joe there. Good clear now. As Barber's skating out, he's got Lunan with him. Barber takes the shot, goes over the net. He almost hit that corner. It was open. RJ's going to shoot. His goes even higher over the net. And now it comes out to center ice. Barber's back checking. RJ's pass gets intercepted. Quick shot, quick save by Leander. Almost went in. Dangerous opportunity. Cam now up to Barber, gets it out. And Flyers just go for a partial line change. Mason City regrouping. Hayden and Benny out there with Drew, Luke, and Cam. And centering pass went through traffic. Now Benny picks it up. He's got Hayden coming with him. Drew goes to the bench and Mitchell comes on. Benny, quick shot, hits the goal. He goes behind the net. Now to the near wall. Sent up and out. That should be no, they're going to say no icing. So Luke up to Hayden. Hayden's pass blocked. James hit a skate. Now Luke gets it out to Benny. Benny over to Mitchell. Mitchell almost got around. Hayden pressures it, takes it away. Now Mitchell's going after it. Flyers have it. Goes over to the near wall. Mitchell backhands it into the zone. 3:45 left in the first period. Flyers with the 1-goal lead. Luke's going to get a shot. Goes wide. It's kept in. Hayden tries to center it to Benny, but he's going the wrong way, and it comes out the other way. That'll be an icing. Flyers will get a full forward line change here. And 3:30 left in the first. We'll face off in front of Mason City. Shots are 6-5. Mason City with a one-shot advantage. Flyers with the one-goal lead. Now Mason City coming out the other way. Okay, backhands and it's intercepted. Mason City is looking for a pass. Good poke by, I think that was Cam. Puck comes over to Cam. He sends it around the wall towards Smith. Smith has Nail. His pass gets through. Now Andrew going after it. Andrew still has it. Andrew on his backhand cuts through. Poked away by the goalie. Smith has it though. Smith's shot. Glove save. And we'll get a full change now. We've got Joe, Jace, Drew, RJ, and James. Drew backhands it around towards RJ. Jace kept that one in. Now Mason City's going to get it out behind James. He'll send it back in. That should have been an offsides, and they finally blow the whistle at 2:29. So a good series of saves by Leander. Keep it 1-0. Shot goes in, saved by Leander. Now RJ up the wall to Drew. Drew gets it out. Drew pressuring it. Dumped right back in. Joe chasing this one. Joe still going after it on the far corner. Joe takes it away, but Mason City's there. Backhanded in though by Cam. Now it comes out. Joe. Joe's shot was blocked and Jace's shot saved. Minute 40 left in the period. We've got Mitchell, Benny, Hayden, Cam, and Luke out there now. Puck bounced just through Hayden's skates. Dumped in now by Cam. Shot by Luke. Hayden's got it. Comes backhand. Shot saved by the goalie. He was really low in the corner of that post. Not much of an angle to shoot, but good opportunity. Now Luke pressing up that wall. Shot goes behind the net. Mason City's going to be first to it. Lots of white jerseys in front. Hayden gets it up to Mitchell. Now Benny picks it up. Mitchell's going to be there. Oop, poked away. And that'll be offsides at 1 minute left. Puck comes over towards Mitchell. Dumps it in. They're going to say onside. Looked like we might have been offside. So. $50 seconds left. Puck goes to the wall. That's going to come out the other way. Good poke check by Benny. Shot saved by Leander. Mason City trying to get another shot. Overskated by everybody. Benny's going to ice that one. Had a little more time than he thought.
Oh, there's Benny.
Warner's going to come on for the last 30 seconds of this, trying to clear the zone and maybe get another shot. Warner has the legs and the speed. He's a fast break here. Benny picks it up through traffic now, but it bounces the other way. Comes right back down on the Trey's stick, though. Trey's going to take it behind the net. 15 seconds left. Comes around the wall to Warner. Warner chips it out. Up to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to leave it for Warner. Warner fakes the shot. Centers it. Bounces through traffic, and that'll be it for the first period. So Flyers out shooting Mason City 9-8. Score is 1-0. We'll be back in 1 minute for second period of hockey. Yes. No, that's an L. That's a male. These are not sold off. Camden wraps it around to RJ. Smith gets it out of the zone. Warner pressures it, and Andrew corrects on the forecheck. Now it comes down the other way to Cam. Cam to RJ. RJ centers it. Picked off by Mason City. Cam's going to skate it up. He gets it up ice to Warner. It's taken right back the other way. Shot and saved by Leander. And now Cam sends it up the wall through the middle. Now Cam skating with it. He gets it up to Warner. Warner and Cam on the break here. Puck's loose. Cam has it. Cam tries to bank shot it off the goalie. Now Andrew's slap shot gets blocked. And Mason City's going to come the other way, but Warner is right there with it. Shot. It's a dangerous shot there. Almost caught the top of the net, but Leander with the glove. Joe, Jace, Drew, James, and probably Luke. So from this angle, that looks like Luke. Joe has it. Chips it along the wall. Joe leaves it there for Barber. Barber backhands it. Not out of the zone yet. Bouncing puck now comes out. Luke's skating with it. And it goes down to the corner. Luke's going after it. He's going to be physical along that wall. He centers it to Joe. Joe tries to get it to Drew, but it was picked off. Kept in, bouncing now. James gets it up to Jace. Jace has some room. He's got one to beat. Jace, good shot. Save. Puck's loose. It's in. It's in. Ah! Quick whistle by the ref. Puck did trickle in after the whistle, but no goal. The goalie had it, and then he dropped it. And the ref lost sight of it, so he blew the whistle. So Hayden, Benny, Mitchell, Trey and Cam out there now. Puck gets behind them. Trey sends it up the wall. Puck comes over towards Hayden. Hayden can't corral that puck. Gets dumped into Trey. Now over to Cam. Cam through the middle to Benny. Benny trying to find some space. He decides to dump it in. So it's sent to the wall. Puck gets wrapped hard around the wall. Good job by Trey to keep that in. He chips it into the corner. Now it comes out. Benny has some room. He decides to dump it back in. They say offsides. Trey tries to get it up the wall. It goes down behind the net. Cam over to Mitchell. Mitchell, he tries to leave it for somebody, but it's intercepted. Mason City has it now. Puck's loose in the middle. Shot goes behind the net now. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second. Flyers need to clear this zone. Good job by Benny. That's going to be an icing though, so we will get a line change at least. Flyers up 1-0 here in the second. Smith, Nail, correct, Little, and Jansen out there. Shot saved by Leander. Centering pass goes through to the corner now. James is battling for it. Mason City has opportunity, and now they score. Makes it 1-1. 7:57 left in the second. Lunan, Bartholomew, Barber, Battershell, Beckendorf. Puck gets sent in behind the net. Mason City's unchallenged here. Puck's loose in the middle, shot and saved by Leander, now cleared around by Luke. The helmets are stuck. Helmets got stuck together. They're back apart and ready to play. 7:34 here, tie game. Benny, Hayden, and Mitchell out there now. Benny tries to clear it up to Mitchell. It gets blocked. They're going to say icing though. Looked like his shot hit a white player's stick, but we'll do it all over again. That comes around to Luke on the near wall. Up to the point. Quick shot. Batted out of the air by Cam, but it bounced off his glove and hit the post. Came right in front of Leander, and Leander covers it, so no goal. Almost a tip in. Still 1-1 here. 7:11 left in the second. Now Cam with it. Cam up the middle. Puck is bouncing up to Hayden. Benny to Hayden. Hayden's shot. Rebound. Benny has it. Actually, that was Mitchell with it. Mitchell to Hayden. Hayden tried to get it to Mitchell. Flyers are trying to get something on net here. Quick shot gets blocked. Now centering pass. Almost an opportunity for Mitchell. Now comes out. Good sequence there. As Luke's looking to skate with it. He gets it out. Now Benny almost had it. Hayden bats it out of the air and comes back the other way. Mitchell pressuring now. Mason City cutting through our defense. Goes to the corner now. Puck is loose in the middle. Good job by the Flyers there. Benny getting through traffic. He's getting harassed. He's going to get a shot off, but it's blocked. Benny goes down hard, and that'll be a penalty on Mason City. So Flyers go on the power play. Hayden will go off, and Smith will come on here at 5:55 in the second. Flyers looking to go ahead by a goal here. James Little now playing forward. We got Benny back on the blue line there. Puck comes to Benny. Benny sends it down low to Smith. Smith gets tied up. Mason City has it. Mason City coming the other way. Still with it. Shot goes high over the net. Takes a weird bounce. Now Benny has it. Benny up to Mitchell. Hits his skate and comes the other way. Shot goes behind the net. Puck is loose behind the net. Mason City has it. Now Mitchell with it. Mitchell gets it past the red line. He gets tripped. No call. Camden with it. Cam cuts back. Up to Benny. Benny has some room. He's going to take a shot. Goes wide. 5 minutes left. Second period. Little going after it. Smith with it. Smith sends it behind the net over to Murphy. Murphy has Little in the middle. He doesn't see him. And Murphy with the penalty. So 6 seconds left on the Mason City penalty. Minute 30 on the Flyers. Facing off now in front of Leander. So 4-on-4 for 6 seconds here. Puck comes up to the point. Now Mason City on 5-on-4. Their shot gets deflected, loose in the middle. Rebound hit the side of the net. Puck is up at the blue line. Mason City has it. Their shot gets deflected. Leander saves it. Rebounds loose in the middle. Mason City has it at the blue line. Now they send it down behind. It hits a skate, bounces weird through the middle. Mason City with it. Shot saved by Leander. And dumped it back down in. Now, iced on net. Almost on net. Went wide, so that'll be an icing. 45 seconds left on the Mitchell-Murphy penalty. Shots are now 17-11, so Mason City climbing up in the shots. Benny, Cam, RJ, and James out there. Puck is behind the net. Mason City with it. Shot covered by Leander. .32 left on the Flyers penalty. Benny's going to get a chance here. He's got one to beat. He gets around, but it's poked away at the last second. No shot. Now it comes back out to Cam, leaves it for Benny. Benny across the ice to RJ, and it bounces just beyond his reach. And Mason City skating through the middle. Mason City with it down low. Centering pass bounces over a stick. Flyers full strength as Mitchell comes on. Stretch pass to Mitchell. They're going to say no offsides. Mitchell's setting something up. He tries to get it to Benny, but it's just beyond his reach. Benny up to Cam. Cam's going to take a shot. It's wide. Bartholomew now with it. He dumps it back, but it goes the other way. Good poke check by Benny. And it bounces to Trey. Back to center ice. Trey skating with it. Trey's going to get it past the red line and dumps it. Hayden blocks that clearing attempt. Bouncing puck kept in by James. Now it gets behind James as Trey's the last one back. He's got two white jerseys coming after him. Now one of them goes for a change. Pass up to Murphy. Puck comes over to Hayden. Hayden tries to get it to Benny. It's taken away. Now Trey with it. Down low in the corner. Now it comes around to Hayden. Hayden tries to clear it, but it's kept in. Shot saved by Leander as Mason City will go for a penalty. Cross-check. Big number 90 goes to the box. So Flyers go on the power play. We got Smith, Nail, correct. Beckendorf and Little. Warner taking the face-off. Minute 31 left in the period, minute 30 on the penalty. Correct has it. He sets it up to Cam. Cam gets it over to James. James cuts back, leaves it for Cam. Cam down low to Smith. Smith. Bouncing puck through the middle, taken away. Flyers grab it along the wall. One minute left. Second period. Tie game. Andrew Kreck breaking in. He cuts around one and it's taken away. Beckendorf. Pass is intercepted. Correct on it. 35 left. Pass is picked off. Sent back in behind Leander now. Nail with it. Nail. Stretch pass up to Beckendorf. Beckendorf Little. He dumps it down in low. Smith with it. 10 seconds left here. Beckendorf's going to take a shot, goes wide. And that'll do it for the second period. Flyers tied 1-1 here going into the third. Down by 8 shots on the shot total. We'll be back in a minute for some third period hockey.
Adrenaline pumping through my veins. But I'm wearing like 3 hats. Never been a rat, but I know where the cheese at. You'll never get a trophy.
That was Warner to RJ. What a pass.
When it's all said and done, I'll still be here standing. Never took a loss, and it ain't something that I'm planning. I dare you to say something. My focus is A1. Every dog has its day. It's been mine since day one. This is real grinding. I'm still climbing. While you still trying, I'm still shining. It's real blinding. And I'm getting hotter too. Talking top 2, I'm not a 2. You let the pressure bother you, and I do what I gotta do. Let's go home.
We're here in the final period. We've got Mitchell, Benny, Hayden, Luke, and Cam out there. Benny's going to come through traffic. Benny's on a deckhand, quick shot, saved by the Mason City goalie. Centering pass gets a skate. Now Cam gets a shot, deflection, blocked by Mason City. Good job by Cam. Now Benny has it. Mitchell's going to take a quick shot. Gets blocked. Sent around the wall over towards Luke. It gets out of the zone. And he stretches it across to Cam. Cam dumps it down in. Good pressure by the Flyers here on this first shift. Benny behind the net now over towards Hayden. Hayden takes a look. Keeps it in the corner and takes the hit. And we've got a whistle of some sort. Mason City going to the box for boarding. Maybe that hit was a boarding hit. So now we'll go on the power play here. This is a good opportunity here. Smith comes on. Mitchell has it. Mitchell ties it up in the corner. It comes loose to Smith. Smith holds on to it. Now he gets it over to Mitchell. Mitchell gets hit pretty hard there. Centering pass gets through Benny's, or actually James's stick, and comes out the other way. Benny has it with some room and some speed. He cuts through. He sends it up to Cam. Cam shot. Save. Puck is loose. Behind the net now. It's a skate. And Mason City's going to bring it back the other way. Cam and Benny back. They shoot it on net. Saved by Leander. Nobody there though. And now Cam picks it up. He gets it to James. Or Mitchell actually. Mitchell with it. Mitchell gets around one. Quick shot. Hits the back of the net. Mason City's going for a change here with 22 left on the penalty. Benny stretches that pass up to Mitchell. Mitchell dumps it in. Flyers will stay on. 2 of them will go for a change. Puck is cleared out of play. 9 seconds left on the power play. Lunin, Bartholomew, and Barber come on with RJ and Cam. Puck comes to the near wall. Joe with it. Behind the net, centering pass, loose. And shot by Barber was saved and bounced right back to Lunin. Lunin puts it in, makes it 2-1. That's why we shoot on net, shoot low, and get those kick-out rebounds. Good job by Drew. The go-ahead goal here. 9:42 left in the third. Puck comes back to Cam. Cam up the wall to Barber. Barber gets it in the zone. Now Mason City with it. Mason City skating. Good job by Joe. Now it comes out to Drew. Drew up to Barber, just beyond his reach. Now Drew sends it to the far corner. Comes up to RJ. Kept in. Kept in now by Joe, but now it's coming out the other way. Puck goes all the way down. Cam has it. He sets up behind the net. Mason City content to watch. Now over to Barber. Barber stretches it across to Lunan. Flyers will get a line change. Good opportunity for the line change there at 8:48 left in the game. Big hit by Luke. Telegraph that. He's going to get a slash on number 13 here. Flyers will be back on the power play. Mason City a little bit frustrated after taking a big hit. Threw a slash right in front of the ref. You can't do that. So 8:28 left. Flyers back on the power play. We gotta find our puck down here on the other end of the ice. Mitchell wins that draw. Puck comes back to Benny. Benny's pass is over to Smith. Puck's loose. Shot by James Little makes it 3-1. Another shot, kick out, rebound, goal. Quick 7 seconds into that penalty, they capitalized. Still a lot of time left, 8:21. Benny wins that forward. Mason City sends it up the wall. Picked up by Little. Over to Benny. Benny gets it in the zone. He takes a shot. Blockered up. Not out of play. Hayden goes for the tie-up. Puck comes over to Benny. Benny's shot blocked. Benny has it again. Shot goes behind. Hayden goes to the wall for it. He jumps it down into Mitchell. Mitchell centers it. Bounces off a skate and comes out the other way. Mason City looking tired here. They're going to dump it and change. Benny with it. Benny up to Mitchell. Mitchell has it taken off his stick, and it goes to the corner. Puck goes up the wall. Hayden battles for it with Luke. Now Benny up the wall, over to Luke. Luke sends it across to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to dump and change here. Good shift for the Flyers. Puck is loose at center ice now. Mason City skating in with it. They stay on sides just barely. Cam going to it. Cam over to Luke. Luke up to Drew. Drew tries to leave it for Bartholomew, but it's taken away. Mason City going D to D. Now they get it across the red line and dump it. Shots are 20-16 now. Barber with it. Barber takes the shot. Goes wide. Bartholomew gets to it. Now it's wrapped around over to the point. Trey with it. Trey's shot blocked. Trey has it again though. And he dumps it behind the net. Barber's going to be there. Cam chips it down over to Jace. Mason City came away with that. Now they got a one-on-one. Good stick by Trey. Good tie up now by Cam. Shot saved by Leander. 5:53 left. Flyers 2-goal lead. Mail correct. Smith, Jansen, Little. Shot goes through traffic to the back wall. Wraparound shot. Centering pass now. Shot's blocked now. Shot saved and deflected just wide. Big hit by RJ. But Mason City still has it. They get in round one. Good job by Warner. But Mason City with it, they fail on their shot though, and now it's out of the zone to Smith. Smith trying to win the race. Smith has it. Good job by Smith to pressure that while we get a line change. Now puck comes over to Cam. Luke has it. Luke's going to dump. Nope, he leaves it for Cam. And now Smith comes off. We got Benny, Hayden, and Mitchell. Mitchell with it. But it gets chipped away as Mason City goes for a change. Cam gets it up to Hayden. Hayden takes a look. Gets it up towards Benny, but he couldn't quite catch it. Comes right back out. Luke with it. Luke leaves it up for Mitchell. Mitchell blocks that one. He's got two orange jerseys in front. He tries to pass, but it's blocked. Now it's coming the other way. Good angle by Cam. Benny stretches it up to Hayden. It bounces over his stick and goes to the blue line. Now the puck gets behind Luke, but Benny is there. Benny's going to skate. He's got some room and some tired legs on the white side, so he's going to move with it. Sending pass to Murphy. Murphy now along the wall gets tied up with two white jerseys. Trey chips it down low. Little with it, keeps it into the zone, chips it into Benny. Benny across to Hayden, but it's blocked. 3:39 left in the game. Mason City throws it on net. Saved by Leander. Flyers up to Murphy, he chips it out. And they'll go for a quick change as Mason City's trying to get it right back in. Look to Mason City to pull their goalie here shortly. Down by 2. 3 minutes left. They try to wrap it around the net, but good pressure by Trey. Can't get a pass off. Now they're loose. They're coming up to the high slot. Back down low. Shot goes through. Puck went straight through. That was the sound of a stick hitting the post. Puck came out for offsides. 2:56 left in the game. Flyers still holding on to that 2-goal lead. Shots are 23-17. Mason City still out shooting. Smith, nail correct. Nail sends it off the glass. They're going to say icing. Puck comes to the near wall. Smith on it. Big hit by RJ.
RJ's going in.
Apparently you can't body check. So Flyers on the penalty kill now. At 2:37. James, Luke, Benny, Cam trying to finish this game out. Benny has some room. James with Benny. Benny gets through 2. Benny's going to get a shot. Saved by the goalie. Good opportunity. Good job by Luke. Now Benny skating through. Gets low. Avoids that check. Now he gets tied up and it's taken off his stick. Camden taking a look. Gets it across to Luke. Luke up through center ice, but it's picked off. Now poked away by Benny. Puck's loose. Benny goes high up off the glass. Out. No icing. It's not going to make it. Minute 44. 34 left on the penalty. They're going to ice that puck. Good job by the Flyers to let that one go, and we will face off down in Mason City's zone. Now I would think the next possession the other way that Mason City may pull their goalie, get 6-on-4 attempt here, but so far they haven't done that. Puck is along the near wall. Luke has it. Gets behind Luke. Luke's going to skate it behind the net. Going to send it high up off the glass. Takes a weird bounce. But now Trey has it. Trey sends it up to Murphy. Murphy with Tesdall. Murphy passes, goes through traffic. Benny has it. Minute left in the game. Benny comes out of the zone with it. We're 5-on-5 again now as Nail comes on. Barber, Little. Little over to Barber now. Barber tries to cut through it. Gets poked away to the back wall. Centering pass. Taken away by Mason City. 30 seconds left. Captain now out. Trickles out of the zone by Barber. Barber back to Beckendorf. Beckendorf up to Barber. 20 seconds. Barber shot on net. Hits the goalie. 20 seconds and counting. So we will play another game at 1:30 this afternoon at Moylan Ice Place this time. And that'll do it. Flyers come away victorious. And we will play Fremont for the Silver Bracket Championship at 1:30. We'll see you guys then.
Go lower. Go lower. Go right. Let's go here. Go lower.
Hey, yeah, that's what I came in.
Come on.